Guys, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's actually been a while here. I've been so busy running up some things, and I'm back finally in creating videos for you guys. So stay tuned, guys. A lot of videos will be coming often and often now. I'm going to be giving you a lot of content, a lot of ideas, a lot of strategies that I have learned so far in my chat intimacy. I'm going to be giving you a whole lot of them, so stay tuned, guys. Whenever I drop any video, just watch. I'm definitely sure this is going to help you a lot in your trading journey. Okay, so if you're new to this channel, kindly hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. I teach strategies on how to become profitable in the financial market, especially in trading synthetic indices. If you don't know what synthetic indices are, you can check my video, you can check my channel and then see what synthetic indices are. See what synthetic indices are, the benefits, the disadvantage, and every other things. Check my channel. I have made a video as regards that in my channel. So guys, what I want to teach you today is really mind-blowing. I mean it when I say it is extremely mind-blowing. This particular strategy I want to share with you, should I say strategy, or this thing I want to teach you guys, a lot of people does not talk about it. In fact, you will hardly see any mentor talk about it. Let's say about 5% of mentors talk about it. That is if they are up to that. So this is something you can't really find anywhere. So I would need you to keep calm, gain knowledge, and so that you'll be able to use it in trading, or you can be able to harness it when you are using your strategy. If you are using a different strategy, if you are using ICT, you are using SMC, this is definitely going to help you. Even if you are trading currency pairs, you're trading crypto, you are trading stocks, this is definitely going to help you. So this is not just for synthetic indices alone. Now, what I want to explain to you guys, or what I want to teach you guys, is what we call deep and complex corrective wave. We have deep corrective waves, and then we have what we call our complex corrective wave. And basically this is found in pullbacks. A lot of people will be like, does pullback really matter? Does this? Yes, pullbacks does really matter. Pullbacks really matter. In fact, it is one of the most important things you should actually look at when you are trading, or when you enter the market to start analyzing. Pullbacks are one of the basic things you should look out for. Know where your pullback is coming from. Maybe your pullback is coming from a valid point. Yes, if your pullback is coming from a valid PO high, it simply means we will go in deep. We will go in more deeper in our pullback. But if the market only used just a random PO high to give you pullback, it simply means you can use the next maybe range structure to continue to the downside or to continue to the upside. Don't get this confused. I am definitely going to explain all of this in this video. Yes, I'm going to explain all of this in this video. When we talk about deep corrective wave, it simply means we have a one-time move as pullback. We have a one-time move as pullback. I am going to explain this. When we have a one-time move, it simply means when markets broke structure either to the upside or to the downside, the market gave just one-time movement to test your primary PO high or to test your secondary PO high, and then it starts moving to the downside or to the upside. It gives just one-time movement. It gives you a deep corrective wave back into your PO high. Okay, and this always happens when we don't have so much impulsive move. This always happens when we don't have too much impulsive move. But you see, for complex corrective wave, complex corrective wave. Just as the name implies, just as the name implies, it simply means we have a complex move as corrective wave, and this will definitely take a whole lot of people out of the market, and you start feeling you don't know what you are doing. Trust me, you definitely know what you are doing. It is just the market doing its thing. The market is just expressing itself. Okay, market does not care about you. Market does not really care about you. The market does not even know you. The market does not know you. So why will you feel the market is definitely going against you? You enter for a buy, it turns to sniper sell. You enter for a sell, it turns into a sniper buy. It is kind of frustrating sometimes. Now, the market is definitely not against you. The market is definitely not against you. It's just the market doing its thing. So we have the deep corrective wave, and then we have the complex corrective wave. So yes, I'm going to be explaining that with some chart right now. We have the deep corrective wave and the complex corrective wave. So I'm going to be bringing out this so I can use in explaining to you guys. So let's take for instance, we are in an uptrend. Follow me closely, guys. So for instance, we are in an uptrend. We have this move, we have this, and then guys, we are in an uptrend, then we have this. Okay, this is an uptrend. Now guys, just this one time move back into the PO high is what we call our deep corrective wave. Just this one time move. We have a one time move here, we have a one time move here. This is a one time move, this is another one time move. These are what we call our deep corrective wave. It just gives a very simple structure. It just breaks your high, or it breaks your low and comes back into that particular PO high once. It comes back into the particular PO high once. But when we are talking about complex corrective wave, you will get something like this. Then the market will do something like this, then move to the upside again, then come back here again. Here is what we call our complex corrective wave. Let me draw another part of complex corrective wave. You can have something like this. In fact, on the lower time frame, it can give you something like this, give you this, and then it will come back again, then break structure to the upside. In fact, this is going to confuse a lot of traders. A whole lot of traders. This is definitely going to confuse them into the market, because the market breaks structure to the upside, comes back to break structure to the downside, then goes back again to break structure to the upside. A lot of people just knows about inducement, but they don't know about this particular pullbacks. If you don't know about this particular pullback, trust me, I honestly don't know what you are doing. Okay, you really need to learn this particular corrective waves in pullbacks. You need to learn it, because market does something like this often and often. If the market does not have the strength to go back to PO high, that is when you start seeing the market doing the complex corrective wave. If you know about PO high, we talk about inducement, rather we talk a lot about inducement. Now, a lot of people will say this is an inducement. The market has broken structure to the upside. Then we are not expecting market to break this low. Now, you can see what the market did. The market came back to take this low and still came back into the primary POI. The market broke this particular low and used it in coming back into this particular POI. Why? Because we have a complex corrective wave. It is not the normal deep corrective wave that you've been taught. Normal deep corrective wave will just go back once. In fact, you won't have problem. It will just enter into your POI and then you look for a minor structure to be broken, and then you start riding to the downside or you start riding to the upside. But you see, for this particular complex corrective waves, it gives distance, and then when it cannot move so well again, you know, when it cannot come back into the POI directly, when it cannot come back into the primary POI directly, it gives a complex corrective wave just to confuse a lot of traders. You know, it's going to definitely confuse a lot of traders that wants to enter the market. You start thinking about buy, you start thinking about sell, and when you come to that state of confusion, you lose money. When you start thinking, oh, this is going to buy, and then at a particular point it's saying this is going to sell, just exit the market, just leave the market. Because it is at this point the market will start doing a lot of things, and then you might not be able to carry it. Okay, so just exit the market when you feel the market is giving you a sell and a buy at a particular point. The market is giving you a sell and a buy at the same time. So I'm going to show you this on chart so that you can know what I am talking about. Now, all of this can be seen on those lower time frame. We have the 30 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame, we have the 1 hour time frame, we have the 4 hours time frame. You can see all of this on the lower time frame, but basically you might not see this on the weekly time frame or the monthly time frame. The only thing you can see on the weekly time frame is when the market starts inducing, and that is definitely not going to be very feasible. You can only see it properly on the daily time frame, on the H4 time frame. But on the weekly time frame or on the monthly time frame, you won't be seeing this. And I believe a lot of us are intraday traders and scalpers. I have not really seen a swing trader that will hold trades for months. You only take trades on the weekly time frame, on the monthly time frame, if you have that strength in holding trade for months, for years. That is what we call swing traders, not people that hold trade for days. No, a swing trader is somebody that is able to hold trade for at least 3 months, 2 months, 1 year. Yes, 1 year. Some people hold straight for 1 year. Yes. So you are an intraday trader. You are an intraday trader. Yes. Even if you hold for 2 days, don't call yourself a swing trader. You are an intraday trader. Now, I believe almost everyone watching this is either a scalper or an intraday trader. So definitely you are going to come across this kind of corrective wave. You will definitely come across this kind of corrective wave. So I'm just going to be very quick with this. I'm going to show you guys on the chart, and then you also can go look into what the market will do, or what the market is doing rather. Okay, so guys, we have a break of structure to the upside over here. This is a break of structure to the upside on this 24 hours time frame. This is the 24 hours time frame. We have a PMS to the upside, and you can see we had this movement directly back into POI. There was no much pullbacks, or let's say different move. There was no much different move. Like, it literally came back once. You can see this is what we call the deep corrective wave. We call this the deep corrective wave. But if you want to see the complex corrective wave, we also have one here. You can see, let me show you guys. We have a BMS to the upside here. This is a BMS to the upside. Then see what the market came back to do. We have a BMS to the upside. This came back as deep corrective wave. This came back as deep corrective wave. Then we had another break of structure. The market came back, and then what we are expecting is just for the market to break structure, use this area to continue to the upside. But no, see what the market did. We had a very complex corrective wave here. This is a complex corrective wave. The market came back and took out that low. After taking out that low, it started buying again. Now, if you check this on, let me show you this particular area on, let's say, the 4 hours time frame. Let's just check the 4 hours time frame and see what the market is doing. In fact, if I show you that on the 1 hour time frame, you're going to notice all of those movements. You will notice that complex corrective wave, and then a lot of people will be confused. You can see what the market did on this 4 hours time frame. Let's not use the 4 hours time frame. Let's just go to 1 hour time frame and see what the market did on this 1 hour time frame, and let's see if that is truly a complex corrective wave. It will definitely just confuse a lot of traders. You start seeing buying, you start seeing sell. You can see, guys, basically on this time frame, if we want to judge by this, we have a BMS to the upside here. This is a BMS to the upside, and a lot of people is like, we are not expecting market to break this particular low. If market breaks this particular low, it simply means we are in a downtrend. The market has changed structure. In fact, people that trade inducement, you'll be like, okay, we've induced this low, and we are not expecting market to break this low. And some people will be like, oh, we have hunt of liquidity. For the people that trade hunt of liquidity, they'll be like, we have hunt of liquidity here. Market break structure to the upside, and then we are not supposed to come back to break this low. Now see what the market did. The market came back, wiped the low very, very clean. Like the low was literally marked really clean. And after it marked out the low, it packed out the low, it started buying again. In fact, we have a complex corrective wave showing its face at this place. See this, guys, we have a BMS to the upside. This is a BMS to the upside. We have another BMS to the upside. We are not expected to take this low, but eventually the market took out the low. The market took out the low and then used this low to continue. This is what we call our complex corrective wave. I saw something like this also on the 24 hours time frame. So let me show you guys. I think it's this volatility 25 or so. I saw it on the 24 hours time frame where the market did what we call the complex corrective wave. Knowing the deep corrective wave is not hard. Knowing deep corrective wave is definitely not hard, but the complex corrective wave has its different structure. We have different structure for complex corrective wave. There's different structure for complex corrective wave. It will just range and range, then take out highs or take out lows, and then you feel, oh, this is definitely a PMS. But eventually, what will the market do? The markets will come back, rate those places, and then it will still keep moving in the same direction. This is not loading, guys. This is not loading. Okay, the 4 hours has loaded, so let me go to the 24 hours time frame. All right, guys, so I think I okay, beautiful. Now this is the 24 hours time frame where I told you guys I saw something like this. Guys, see this, we have a PMS to the downside. This is a PMS to the downside. A lot of people will classify this as PMS to the downside, but to me this is not a PMS to the downside. This is not a PMS to the downside because we didn't even enter this place. Now we have another PMS to the downside. This is definitely a BMS for me. This is a PMS for me. Now see what the market did. The market broke out this eye. The market took out this eye and it came as far as this. The market came back into this place. This is complex corrective wave. This is complex corrective wave. You can see we had BMS to the upside. The market has broken structure to the upside for us here. And then it came as far as this. It came as far as to test this area. This is complex corrective wave. People will be looking to buy from here. A lot of people will be looking to buy from here because we have BMS to the upside, and then they will be looking to buy from here. And guys, you can see that the market actually respected this place properly. The market respected this area properly, and then it started buying, but the range, we had different range. If we are supposed to buy, the market should not range as far as this. This market really ranged a lot. You can see here, guys, this market really ranged a lot, and this is one of the red flag for me not to even look for buy in this market. This is one of the red flag, because what's with this range? The range is definitely too much for me, so it's actually a red flag for me not to enter into the market. I'm definitely not entering into the market here because of the range. Also, eventually we had another BMS to the downside. Here. So after we had this BMS to the upside, the market came back again. To break this high, of which a lot of people will be like, oh, definitely this is a break of structure, or this is that. Guys, you can see this. A lot of people will actually term this BMS, coupled with the fact that we had something like BMS here. See here, guys, we had something like BMS here. So a lot of people will be like, oh, definitely that's a confirmation that we are bullish. Now see how the market dropped massively. In fact, it gave us ounce of liquidity before dropping. It gave us ounce of liquidity over here before dropping. We had ounce of liquidity before dropping here. So yeah, guys, so we started selling, and it confused a lot. I mean, literally a lot of traders. In fact, if you are not careful, you that is watching this video, you would have counted this as a BMS. Why? Because the market did not take this low at first. Let me mark it out for you. The market didn't take this low. It created something like a double bottom. We had the creation of something like a double bottom, and then it came back to break this high. Come on, guys. And then we have something like this before. Even despite with my knowledge, the way the market ranged at this area, I would have probably said this is actually a BMS, but I would have still waited because of this range, this particular range, this struggle. Yes, I would have still waited because of the struggle, and that's the only thing that would have kept me waiting from thinking that this market is bullish. That's the only thing that would have kept me waiting, that this market is not bullish yet. I would have actually thought this place is a bullish scenario. If not for this particular range, I would have almost termed this as a bullish move. But definitely the market broke structure to the downside after giving me a hunt of liquidity. So definitely I'm just going to look for a sell position and then position myself to sell, and that is it, guys. So yeah, guys, this is it about complex corrective wave, about deep corrective wave. You don't really need so much on deep corrective wave. I have explained deep corrective wave, but This complex corrective wave is what you really need to look at. Look at what the chart is doing to you. Look at the lower time frame. You're going to see as much as this on the lower time frame. You will see so much of this on the lower time frame. So that is it, guys. If you have any question, kindly drop it in the comment section, and don't hesitate to join my Telegram channel if you're yet to join. Don't hesitate to join, guys. I'm going to see you in the next video, guys. Keep living in the atmosphere of profits. Bye, guys.